This story is called Hello Crow. And by the way, I've met the author of this book, and I think the world of him, so consider this an advertisement. Buy this book, it's a good one. And I'm reading it, and I like it so much because when I was about 3, our family raised a crow, a hatchling. And so our story was very similar to this story. Now, we lived in suburban New Jersey, not in Appalachia, but even so, I have some experiences along these lines. Thank you for your comment, Smokey. Okay. Hello, Crow. Years ago, when I was a boy in the mountains, I went daily to draw water in the cool latticed shade of the well house. For my amusement, grandfather had brought home a nestling, housed him on a perch. Every day I went about my chores, a single greeting always offered. Hello, Crow. Yes, our crow was Joe Crow, and he fell out of a tree in the woods behind our house, and my parents had to feed it a mixture of dog food and eggshells, and he survived. So I'm guessing the grandfather in this story had to do something similar. It's a tough thing to try and raise a bird. Okay. What grandmother remembered was the theft and the many secret pockets to hide his plunder. Yeah, I remember Joe Crow would steal my toys and hide them places. 3 silver teaspoons washed out of the gutter in the first April downpour. Yeah, we didn't have silver, but he would steal my little toy cars and other toys there. On a December morning, 7 dimes gleamed from the forks of the pear tree. And day after day, here and there, startling revelations. An earring dangling from a dogwood branch. Joe Crow never did that one, but might have. And in the milk glass cookie jar, far beyond the reach of the top shelf of the cupboard, a single black feather. One gray November morning, stooped to my task of drawing water, I forgot my greeting. Behind me, Crow sat hunched in a corner. Raindrops pinged on the tin roof. In that moment, I swear I heard a distinct crow voice. Hello. Yes, Joe Crow is not particularly shy. He only ever said hello, but he would say hello frequently, and more than just me heard it. Crow never spoke again, although I always expected him to. Daily I kept my greetings, but he only cocked his head to eye the gleam of the well bucket's bail. Yeah, Joe Crow would love anything shiny. Then, one morning, he was gone. Flown the coop, my grandfather said. He'll come back, I said. All week long I called from the well house to the granary, from the pasture to the pond, all over the farm I called, Hello, Crow, hello. 2 years after his disappearance, I remember a traveling circus and a little sideshow with an animal trainer on whose shoulder perched a talking crow. Hello, Crow. Today I study the sky and still wonder each time I see those sooty flecks rising in a faraway field. Then I lift my hand as if to call, Hello, Crow. Hello. Yes, Joe Crow eventually flew off. That's what birds do. They do eventually leave the nest. But about a week later, a person in the next town over said that he saw a crow that said hello to him. And we always wonder if it was Joe. It probably was. And that means he went out and is living free and in the wild. So, hello.